Hey everyone, I am Anthony Scott of ToyHypeUSA.com. Today we're going to take a look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles classic cartoon series, Wave 3, Casey Jones and Foot Soldier, that's Slashed from NECA Toys. This 2-pack is a Target exclusive and will be available at the NECA Store. So the packaging, as you can see, it's very similar to other figures in the line. Some great artwork, cartoon drawings of Casey Jones and a slashed Foot Soldier. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles logo is on there in the center. And the side, Casey Jones, Ninja Turtles logo. Here's a look at the back. Gives you an image of the figures as well as additional figures that are being offered. That includes April O'Neil and another Foot Soldier, Leatherhead and Slash, and of course Rocksteady and Bebop are shown. There's also a description over here, which I'm gonna move a little closer for you. And on the other side is the slashed Foot Soldier. So what I'm going to do is open this up and take a closer look. But there's another look at the figures along in their plastic tray along with their accessories. And there's a better look at the figures in their tray along with the accessories. Everything looks good, nicely secured. You get a good look at the interchangeable hands, both Casey Jones and the Foot Soldier's accessories, which are the same as the bashed Foot Soldier that we reviewed last week. And the backdrop is also the same as April O'Neil and the Foot Soldier that was also just reviewed. Hey everyone, welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. So here's a look at Casey Jones and the slashed Foot Soldier out of packaging. You could see they did a really good job capturing likenesses. The color choices for Casey Jones came out great likeness to the animated series. I love the sculpt, the paint apps, the details, everything about him. You see the black lines in his skin to give him definition, to match his animated appearance. You see his torn pants here that I originally thought these were knee pads, but these are just torn pants. There's a closer look at him. Head sculpt came out great. The mask is not removable, if anyone was wondering, and that's because they never showed his face on that particular show. But they really did a good job on him. Here's a look at his back. You see this shoulder pad. The strap goes all the way around his torso there. His hands are gloved with his fingers showing through. He has several more interchangeable hands that we'll take a look at. But these are his closed-fisted hands that he comes with in the packaging that are already attached. And they really did a great job on him. No complaints, all good thoughts. You see the two different shades of skin. One's lighter, one's darker. You can see there. So the Foot Soldier, he's been slashed, probably from Leonardo or some other sharp object. I highly doubt it was Casey Jones because Casey uses sports equipment, not anything that can do that kind of damage to a Foot Soldier robot. So the Foot Soldier, brand new sculpted torso. A lot of the parts are the same as previously offered. It's basically the same deal as the bashed Foot Soldier that we took a look at last week. But this foot soldier has a lot of great interior details. You can really see the insides of them, what makes them tick, things like that. And on the cartoon, when a foot soldier would be this damaged, he would explode. These were exploding robots, but they never caused any damage to the turtles when they exploded. So, just giving you guys a look at all the angles. You see all that great sculpted interior detail there. And the only thing that's holding him up is this red wire right here. So I would use a little bit of caution when handling him, because it is just that one piece holding up this whole other part of his body. And these items are for adult collectibles, so they're not made for children. Just a little reminder. But you see all that interior wiring. I think they really did a good job. Just look at that. And you could see a little bit of the bottom detail there. It's all blue, black, green, red. I think they did a really nice job on them. And here's a comparison of all three versions of the foot soldier done in this color. You see a huge difference between the bashed foot soldier, the slashed foot soldier, and the regular foot soldier. A lot of the sculpt is reused. The torso is completely new for both the bashed and slashed foot soldier, given the damage to them. And you can see some of the interior details on both those figures. And there's the back view of all those figures. You can see the differences, the similarities, although from the back point of view, it looks like the bashed foot soldier and the regular foot soldier is the exact same figure. However, if you turn them around, you'd see that they clearly are not. So there's a big difference there. As far as more variations of the foot soldier, more are coming. We did a video walkthrough with my buddy Stefan at New York Toy Fair 2020 back in February. So if you want to check that out, do look for the video. It's right on YouTube. All right, so now we're going to take a look at Casey Jones' accessories. He comes with 3 sets of interchangeable hands, his new pointing hand and one of his open hand. I put on him. You can see that right in front of you. And I also attached the bag with all of his accessories. It's all sporting equipment themed, as shown in the animated series. And let me just turn them around. This way you guys can get a better look. So the way I got this on was that I just popped off the head and put the bag right over his torso. The strap can't be removed from the bag. It's all glued on there. So if you try to do that, it will break. You got to pop the head off. And he includes this hammer, a hockey stick, a little bit of width to it, the black lines on there, and everything else. It's all nice and clean, minimal to basically no bleeding. You see the goalie stick right there. This here is a metal bat with a black wire, and this is a wooden bat. So all the accessories can fit in the sack here. Here's a look at inside. You can see how that works. And there's a better look at all the accessories on the ground there. They really did a nice job sculpting it. Every single one of them he can hold on to, which I'm going to show you right now. Alright, so there's a look at Casey Jones holding his hammer with his bag of weapons attached around his torso there. The hammer fits very well in the open hands. I put the other one in to give you guys a look. And there's another angle shot of him holding his hammer there. And the way this works, I like to be as fragile as I can when putting in accessories, especially from figures that are expensive, a little bit on the fragile side here and there. So okay. So there's a look at him holding his wooden hammer there. Looks really good. He can hold it in either hand. Any of these accessories he can hold in either hand as that's what they're meant for, basically. So there's another look there. And here is the metal bat for him to hold on to. They all work very well. There's a look there. And I'm going to show you guys the hockey stick. So that can work in this hand, both hands, whatever you like. And there's a closer look at him holding the hockey stick with two hands there. Again, there's a little bit of a width on both hockey sticks. And there's a look at him with the goalie holly stick. You can tell the difference between the two sticks very easily, which is what. And this one here has the long handle. They really did a nice job on there. Black lines in the grooves. They really nailed it. And here's another angle of the look at the accessories. And I also showed you guys some of the interchangeable hands. This one, however, I'll use in a few minutes just to give you guys a look, the thumbs up. But all these shots, you guys have seen the other hands. And here's a better look with Casey Jones with the thumbs up hand. So also a comparison with April O'Neil that we reviewed last week. And here's a shot of Casey Jones holding both bats along with April O'Neil there and the 4 Ninja Turtles that are also inspired from the cartoon. Alright, so let's take a look at the slashed foot soldier and his accessories. You see the 4 sets of interchangeable hands. These are the 2 open hands for gripping accessories. He's got the 2 closed fisted hands that you saw at the beginning of the review. And all the hands are the same as previously offered. He has the karate chop hands that you saw in the cartoon. Sometimes when the foot soldier wasn't holding an accessory, he would actually use martial arts against the turtles, but their martial arts were not very good. And you see the open hands here for grabbing a turtle or whatever else. And what you see now in his wrists are the karate chop hands that you also saw with previous releases, such as the bashed foot soldier. And there's a look at his two open hands as if they're grabbing someone. Here's a closer look. I really like the sculpt on it. Looks really good. They really did a nice job. There's a look there. All right, now let's take a look at some of his weapons. You see the open grip hands, and they're holding the throwing stars, which were also previously offered, especially with the bashed foot soldier that came with April O'Neil. It's the same color, orange, two shades of orange and gray and black that you see there. So there's a closer look at the orange one and also the black one, gray and black. You see the black in between there, and then both sides of it would be gray. And the two shades of orange is the same deal. All right, so next up is one of his blasters. It's, again, a previously offered blaster, but still looks good, works well with them. You see it's light gray and dark gray, some black, and there's a little bit of red in the front, as well as purple there inside the scope. That looks really good. Let's take a look at the other side. Okay, so next up is that classic sci-fi inspired blaster that came with the bashed foot soldier. This still works great for him. You could see it's in light blue, dark blue, light gray, some yellow in between there, some black. I think they really did a nice job with it. Works very well for him. He can hold it with one or two hands. Alright, next up is the villain communicator device that you've seen with a number of other releases. The bashed foot soldier had Bebop on screen. This version has Rocksteady on screen. So that is the only difference in between the bashed and slashed foot soldier's accessories. It's just who's on screen. Everything else is the same. And there's a closer look. Rocksteady here. Here's a look at the other side. It's exactly the same thing. Fits well in his hands. He can hold it from a distance. They can communicate. Or more like the robotic foot soldier, can just stand there and take orders. Hey everyone, welcome back. So I have just taken a bunch of images of some group shots of the figures, and overall the line looks great together. I can't stress this enough. Casey Jones, have a figure like this, definitely 30 years overdue. The slashed foot soldier, an excellent variation of the line. Overall, I would highly recommend picking this up. It's Casey Jones. Everyone's going to want him. He's a great figure. So look for him at Target coming up, and also the NECA Store for both US and international. They should be offering, just as they've done for other figures in this line, as well as the movie figures. So definitely check that out. Stay tuned for updates. So you see a wide range of figures here right in front of you. Everyone looks great together. I really love the designs. Just look at that great sculpt detail. Everything you would want in a Ninja Turtles line, inspired from the TV series. And just for the fun of it, I'm just going to put Krang right in front to give you guys a look. Everyone looks great together. It's definitely one of my favorite lines right now on the market, and I can't wait for Krang's body to show up. That one is going to be epic. So thank you for watching. Thank you again to our friends at NECA for providing Casey and the Slash Foot Soldier for review. Greatly appreciated. Please stay tuned for more coverage. Shares are appreciated for this video. Please like it. Please follow us on social media. Links below on YouTube, in the description, or on the upper right hand side of the website. Thank you again, and stay tuned.